Oklahoma, huddle up. It's time to go inside the high school huddle on Hot 93.7 FM and streaming worldwide on GuthrieSportsPage.com. The high school huddle will take you where you want to go with coaches, players, your phone calls, texts, and tweets. Join the huddle and let's talk high school sports with your hosts, Chris Evans, Casey Porter, and Phil Nichols.
Good evening. It is round 2 of the Oklahoma High School football playoffs. Alongside Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. It has been a crazy pre-show already here as the internet is sketchy on us, but hey, we are up and going. Glad to have you here as we get set for round 2. Exciting round 1 of football. There was some big road game victory teams that went on the road and won 3 and 5A. And there was some in
your pick.
My pick. We'll get to that. Plenty. The last 2 segments are dedicated to my one pick.
I'm sure they are.
That we had, but it's not so much upsets in 6A football, but some great round 2 matchups as well this week.
Yeah, there's great round 2 matchups. I mean, really across the board. I mean, there's some great football games, whether you're going to be watching 8-man or 6A Division I, everything in the middle. There's some really good ball games out there. Of course, we're excited here in Guthrie, where we're located, for the Guthrie matchup in the second round, in the quarterfinals. So a lot of good times happening right now in high school football.
And yes, out there we have our brackets updated. So,
thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. We'll go through all the brackets as much as we can here in this next 60 minutes of the show. But let's get to some news off the field. There's some on the field as well. Yeah. Perhaps the biggest news off the field is Mustang is looking for a new head football coach. Jeremy Dombeck says, I am leaving football, leaving education, so Mustang will be looking for a new head football coach.
Yeah, and that's kind of Mustangs, that's a good job.
Good job.
That's a very good job. Of course, you and I, we're not going to mention any names, but we've bounced a lot of different scenarios around this week, and I've done that with a few other folks, and some familiar names, I think, to many people in our listening area that would be kind of intriguing, possibly be there. And I would not be surprised if that, that could be definitely a possibility. But Mustang will they'll do a big search, I think. I think they would go out and look all over and see if they can find somebody they can build around. Yeah,
Dombeck, 18-season coaching high school football. Perry, Plainview, Edmond North, Mustang, 39-28 while at Mustang, led them to state semifinals. And I think this is a big hire for Mustang because this is you can attract big-time coaches. You can attract head coaches at pretty good schools to come into Mustang because the attendance is there to compete with Jinx, Union, Broken Arrow, and Wausau.
A lot of support.
It might take a while to get there, but this is a job I think a lot of people will hire or look to take on.
Probably a top 5 job in the state of Oklahoma.
Especially in 6A football.
Wouldn't you say?
On the west side, it can definitely be.
Well, on the west side, it's more than a top 5 job for 6A football. I mean, it's probably the job.
Well, I mean,
in 6A Division I.
I mean, there's there's good head coaches at 5A, 4A, 3A.
Yeah, I'm saying
don't even want to mess with 6A just because of
I'm just saying for 6A Division I. I mean, it's the program on the west side. There's no doubt.
No doubt about that. So we'll see how that one comes out. Stillwater, Quantrell Walker, the great running back, Phil, breaks 2 school records. Yeah. And I really didn't get into much details with you, but Quantrell Walker, and now school records, 1,715 rushing yards, which passed Cameron Mayberry in 2014. Right. And Walker has 30. Just a sophomore. Many fans out there still want to know. Yeah. Walker's up to 31 touchdowns this season, breaking Oklahoma State wrestling star Chris Perry's record.
Sorry.
In 2008. He had
Mr. Perry.
Yeah,
that's Mr. Perry.
That's why in the show notes I said, hey, we're going to talk about this. I don't want to give you much details, but we're going to talk about the game. But one of the reasons why I told you, breaking the rushing record and the touchdown record, Quantrell Walker at Stillwater, school records, only a sophomore.
Just a sophomore. I mean, we were talking about last week a young man, I believe from Broken Arrow, that was getting ready to set the all-time school rushing record with around 4,000 yards. This kid's going to be close to, he's going to be every bit of 3,000 yards after 2 seasons at Stillwater. I mean, he's the real deal and looks the part and shows out like a star that he is. So big part of the reason why Stillwater's having so much success this year, obviously.
There's a lot of great records, and there's one more record that we got to get to here in a little bit as well as Booker T. Washington. Another note, Booker T. Washington safety Dax Hill named a semifinals for the Maxwell Club's National High School Defensive Player of the Year. And again, committed to the University of Michigan, and he's just one of those great players.
He's a great player, and of course, because of a lot of that recruiting, when you get to these awards, taking anything away from the young man, that's an incredible honor just to be, named as a semifinalist. Is that right? Or a finalist? Semifinalist. That's a great accomplishment, but a lot of it's based on recruiting. Yep. I mean, who's been recruiting who, and he's obviously well deserving of that nomination. So it'd be kind of cool to have a kid from Oklahoma win that darn thing, but it's awful cool just to have him be a semifinalist. That's amazing. I mean,
he's the number one player safety in the nation.
Yeah.
Committed to the University of Michigan. So we'll continue to follow him. We were talking about records. Here's a couple more records coming up here. Jacob Bruce breaks the state rushing record from Hobart, Oklahoma, and Hobart. Let's see here. I'm trying to find his number here. Of course, he had 295 yards. Yep. There it is. He broke the career rushing record of 8,443 set by Larry Dupree of Luther back in 1998. So congratulations to him on breaking the Oklahoma record.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, obviously a smaller school, that he's playing for. But, what a great – I don't care who you are. If you're running for over 8,000 yards in 4 seasons, you can carry the football, right? It doesn't matter what level you're playing or where at. That's just a whole lot of carries, and congratulations to that young man. That's a great accomplishment.
Absolutely. And so you look at Quantrell Walker, we were just talking about him.
Yeah.
He's going to take a little bit more work, but that's impressive. Quantrell Walker, imagine it. No offense to our small schools, but if he was in Class A, Class 2A,
he'd run for 4,000 yards in a year.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, he's you got him and the Richardson kid, I think, this year have really separated themselves, in my opinion, from the other running backs. We'll see, but I think the Walker kid has a chance to be really, really special. The Richardson kid, obviously special, but those kind of talents, they just they're not on every street corner. I mean, when you see them, you don't have to know football to pick those guys out. Right. I mean, they just stand out. So it's pretty amazing. We've had a few kids like that here locally in Guthrie over the years with Kai Staley and Kentrell brothers, the two that really come to mind. They just look different. They played different. Just a different level of athlete. But we've had so many great ones here. But it's true all over the state of Oklahoma. We were in Lawton a few weeks back, and they have that sign that showed all the NFL players that came from the 3 Lawton high schools, and it's a pretty big sign.
Yeah.
So Oklahoma obviously has a great football tradition, and these are 2 young men that are going to just add to that as time goes by.
No doubt. Chuck Hall has a good question. We'll get to his question here in just a second, Phil.
Yep.
But another record that we want to maybe take a look at here is Wagner coach Dale Condon. Of course, Wagner, great winning tradition, had that 48-game winning streak snapped during last year's playoffs. But 11-man record, 48 games.
Yeah.
But came the most. See here. Okay, there it is. Became the first 11-man football coach in a state history to win 10 or more games in 9 straight seasons.
Wow. That's big time. I mean, if you can win 10 games in any season, that's pretty good. But to do it 9 straight years, at least 90 victories in the last 10 years, that's pretty amazing. Now, he's got over 100 in the last 10 years, or 9, 9 years, because he's won more than 10 in a few of those, or more than 9 in a few of those. So it's that's an accomplishment. It's just, there's so much that has to go into having success, whether you're an athlete or you're a coach. You got to work hard, you got to have talent, but you got to be lucky too. You got to avoid injuries, you got to have this kind of everything fall into place. So that's an amazing record.
And do note, you only play 14 games a year if you make it to the championship game.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I mean, it's kind of surprising someone like Alan Trimble hasn't. That just shows you how tough it is.
Wow, that's a good point.
Yeah, that just shows you how tough it is.
Holy smokes, I didn't even think about that.
40 football is pretty darn competitive, and has been. The private schools have gone up and up and down out of 4A year in, year out, but to do that, of course, Wagner doesn't play in the Tulsa or the Oklahoma City area, but still impressive no matter where you're at.
And we've talked about this. I think 4A football, there's some teams in 4A football that would be just giant killers in 5A.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some schools in 3A and 2A that would win a lot of games in 5A this year. I mean, they're not very, one or two, but I mean, there's, you're good, right? When you look at Millwood, we talk about them all the time, for example. I mean, they've got two legit major college. One's committed to OU, the other one's committed to Texas, I believe it is. Isn't that right?
I
mean, on a 2A football team. Mm-hmm. I mean, then you wonder why they beat most opponents by 40 points every week. It's just unreal for a school that size to have that kind of talent in a public setting.
Right. Conant, again, the head coach at Wagner, passes Ada's Larry McBroom for most consecutive years with a playoff victory at 14. McBroom at Ada won a playoff game in 13 straight seasons from 83 to 95. Wagner has won a playoff game each year since 2005.
That's a whole different level of program.
See, you compare that to Guthrie. Guthrie's been in the playoffs every single year since 2005, 14 straight years. Yeah. Obviously didn't win a few first-round ball games, but I mean, to win a first-round ball game for that many years in a row,
heck of an accomplishment.
We make a big deal with Guthrie, and it is a big deal. Guthrie going 14 straight years, but
you win a ball game in the first round, it means you're finishing in the top 8 in the state for 14 consecutive years.
Unbelievable.
That's dominance.
All right, we got about 4 minutes left in this segment before we really start breaking down. Next segment, we'll start breaking down playoff brackets, round 2 games. We'll take a look at some of the round 1 games as well. We'll also talk about how we barely got into Duncan Stadium to even broadcast the game.
Jeez.
It was quite the event.
I'm glad they didn't open the glove box.
Yes, that's a true statement.
We didn't think about that, did we?
But we have about 4 minutes left in this segment. Chuck Kyle, Phil asked, Mustang soon to be divided up? Question mark.
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Mustang Yukon has not.
Well, I don't think you'll ever get those two to do anything together. But I mean, they could, I guess. But I haven't heard anything about that.
No, I haven't heard anything. But what do they look at athletics as the reason?
Sure. I mean, why does Jinx stay together? Why does Union stay together? Why, more importantly, why does Broken Arrow stay together?
Academics.
Oh yeah, it's all academics, Chris. It has nothing to do with sports. So if it's just, you look at the Edmond schools, people always say, well, geez, why aren't the Edmond schools more competitive? Well, they got 14 schools. I mean, they're dividing the kids up.
3, getting ready to have 4.
Yeah, getting ready to have 4 schools. But, I mean, it's the Broken Arrow thing, I mean, they're approaching 6,000 students over there if they're not at 6,000.
Not quite yet.
I mean, close. Yeah. They're 5,500, 5,600, something like that.
Without looking,
something like that. But, I mean, and that's why we've talked before about creating the 6A Division II is such a good idea, because it gives those Stillwaters, those kind of schools, opportunities to do exactly what's happening this year, where, Stillwater right now is in the driver's seat to win the gold ball in 6A Division II. And it would have never been a possibility if they hadn't done that.
So Sapulpa was in the playoffs. Sapulpa went 7-3.
Yeah. I mean, it's awesome.
I mean, they were 0-10, 1-9, 2-8 most of those years. So, Division II works out perfect there. Yeah. Well, just like that, the first segment is gone.
All bye-bye?
Might be the fastest segment of all time. But
well, it took a while to get going, but once we got going.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully the internet stays good. But we're going to take a timeout here, our opening timeout. When we come back, how we barely got into the stadium in Duncan. Guthrie's overtime win in Duncan.
Big time.
Bishop McGuinness and Altus did not live up to the billing.
No, not at all.
And West Side schools are almost gone. Well, there's one left in 6A football. My pick of the year. Still got to talk about that coming up here in a little bit.
Of your life.
It's pretty good.
Not of the year.
Well, we'll take a time out. This is a High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI.
Legacy Wealth Advisory Group, your business wealth advisory experts, provide consulting, training, and turnkey solutions for businesses and their employees. Legacy provides solutions and strategies for employee benefits, human resources, commercial insurance, estate planning, and tax planning. Visit them online at LEGACYWAG.com or contact Legacy at 405-216-5578 for a free consultation and start planning your future today.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know that Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet, just a short drive to I-35 in the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit EskridgeChevy.com.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
What makes a great bank? Financial strength, convenient hours in multiple locations, the latest financial tools. Bank First offers this and more, a lot more. In fact, Bank First employees volunteer with nonprofits, serve on school boards, church and civic groups in every city we serve. Bank First does this because we're more than just another bank. We're an integral part of 50 Oklahoma communities. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Member FDIC.
ASPEN Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. ASPEN Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
It's a beautiful day to introduce people to the golden goodness of Golden Chick. So this is your first time you've had Golden Chick. What do you think?
Absolutely delicious.
These are 100% tenderloin, no mystery meat.
I love them. They're so juicy and tender.
How long do you think it takes to marinate a perfect piece of chicken?
Probably
20 minutes.
Yeah, about 20. An hour?
What if I told you 24 hours? Wow. I feel like one of those infomercial guys. But wait, there's more time marinating the chicken. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. Come on, I need this back.
Okay.
Been looking for answers to your financial questions? Signal Financial Management provides professional investment management services to individuals, corporations, and institutions. Signal can help you reduce risks through a wide range of services and solutions, including investment, retirement, estate planning, and long-term care. Located in Edmond, visit Signal online at signalrg.com or by phone at 855-644-4401. Your money matters at Signal Financial Management. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Foundation Insurance and Risk Management is an independent insurance agency, which means they have made available some of the best companies for you. They offer all types of personal insurance coverages to their clients, including auto, homeowners, earthquake, mobile home, and individual life insurance. Call Foundation Insurance today at 405-293-9355 or go online at foundationinsurance.net and fill out a quick online quote form. Foundation Insurance and Risk Management. Let them help you design an insurance plan that fits your needs and budget.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678. Don't have time to call? Send us a text at 405-973-8645 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
It is a high school huddle alongside a very sleepy.
Oh, so sleepy.
Sleepy Phil Nichols.
Hey, get sleepy time today.
Well, everyone notices.
Oh, all these bags and wrinkles and
big ball games on Friday night. Of course, there were some big ones this past week as well as. Of course, we follow Guthrie on the radio, and big ball game for the Blue Jays as they were one of 3 teams in Class 5A to go on the road and win. And it was Guthrie got up 3-0, got down 13-3, kicked the field goal, got 13-6, tied it at 13-13. Took the lead at 20-13 again. Duncan ties it up 20-20. Duncan marches down the field, goes for a 37-yard field goal attempt with just about 52 seconds, if I remember correctly. Guthrie's Marcellus Owens able to get a hand on the edge to partially block the football. No good. Going to overtime. Third play in overtime for Duncan. The pass, of course, in high school football, 1st and goal from the 10. But on 3rd down, ball batted up by Campbell Leach, and he intercepts it. High school football, you cannot return it for a score. Yeah. College football, the game's over right then.
Game's over.
You intercept, which the goal in overtime, high school and college, is to stop the team and score, which college has it right. You stop them, and then you go score, and you win.
Right.
But high school football, you have to play offense.
Right.
And Guthrie, kicker, David Vargas had already hit 2 in the ballgame, one from 25 yards, one from 42 yards. 1st down and goal, they bring out the kicker right there and kick it and win it.
Really had 4, right? Because he kicked one from 38, it was good. 37, it was good. Penalty, backed him up 5, kicked it again, made the 42-yarder, and then comes in with this ice in his veins and just absolutely right down the gut. Would have been good from 45.
Yeah.
And Blue Jays win, but all set up. And listen, everybody knows I'm a fan of Campbell Leach's and how he plays the game, but that kid had a career night. I think 13 tackles, I think 2 for loss, fumble caused, fumble recovery, and an interception with the batted down pass. Campbell's literally, based on his play, every game this year could have been named our North Church Player of the Game just on his how he's performed, but he kind of saved his best for the first round of the playoffs because that was I think Campbell's best ball game he's had in his entire career. But great team effort, a lot of adjustments made at halftime. Coach Scott Mick absolutely made some fabulous adjustments, and the kids got going a little bit, and here we are going to the second round.
Campbell Leach collected 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery, interception, and overtime to send the Jays to the victory over Duncan. Of course, we're just lucky to even be able to broadcast that football game, as it took an act of Congress to get inside Halliburton Stadium.
Well, it starts when you pull. First, Chris goes. Chris says, just immediately said, "This is not fun trying to get in here to get parked."
And it never hit me until I pulled up and I saw the parking lot, and I go, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
all the back memories start coming back, and so you start mocking me or laughing at me, whatever what you normally do,
right?
And so
justified.
We get up there, and we're not even all the way up there, and the guy puts his hand up.
Park yet?
Puts his hand up. I was like, well, I know I'm not going to go through you and the 5 ladies over here in the barricade. I'm going to stop.
It's real. They're all in.
And so I say, hey, we're with the radio. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, get us a little bit close to the press box. We got 35 bags that we have to carry up.
Talk to that lady down there.
Yeah, you need to talk to Miss, I forget.
I don't know.
And so we talked to Miss, a very nice lady. And starting to drive away. What about those people in the back of the truck? They have their tickets. I was like, no, they're part of the radio crew. They work for us. We have a stat crew. We have a couple of filmers. We have a sideline report. We have a bunch of people. We have a lot of moving parts on our broadcast. And so we make it past the gate. We park, and we actually make our way inside the fence, and a lady stops us near the concession stand. She goes, oh, no, the Guthrie people sit
on the other side.
On the other side. It's like, well, these 45 bags that we have actually is part of our radio set, so we're actually going to go to the booth that we need to go to.
I mean, do they need $5 that bad down there?
$7.
Whatever it is. They lost their ever-loving minds.
And so we make our way into the stands to make our way up to the press box.
Yep.
We touch and go for a little bit, and there's 2 guys in the stadium sitting there talking about the game, I'm sure. And they said,
Who you with?
Who you with? I was like, well.
It was ridiculous.
And they said, yeah, you can go ahead. Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, gee, thanks.
Appreciate it. So, anyway, we're glad to be
glad to be out of Duncan.
Yeah.
Had a good dinner after Duncan, though. Once we got there, I mean, we had a lot of back and forth, and there was a couple moments I was worried about you because we drove through parking lots and out of parking lots. And
yeah. Not a lot of things open after football games. I like to take the crew out.
There were several options that night.
Not good options.
You took us to Pizza Hut, Chris.
No, you wanted Pizza Hut.
I was starving to death. We drove around for 25 minutes trying to find a place to eat.
All right.
We drove by all these open places.
I need to stay with 5A football here real quick. Ardmore, 42-13 victors over Piedmont. So now Ardmore and Coweta, battle of the Tigers, and Ardmore will be able to name their score.
Yeah, it's not a contest.
Coweta, by the way, improves to 5-6 on the year.
Yeah.
Bishop Kelly, Bishop McGinnis, perhaps the game of the week in 5A on paper. The battle of the Catholics, battle of the bishops, and it is McGinnis going to Bishop Kelly. McGinnis, I think, has won 3 in a row in this series here, including week 2 in an overtime game. Yeah. And so Bishop McGinnis, Dominic Richardson, the Piedmont transfer, Nick. Did I get all of his names in there?
Yeah.
Who's really good, by the way.
Yeah,
has gotten healthier as the season goes on.
Yeah.
I'm going McGinnis.
Yeah, I'm going to go McGinnis as well. I think Richardson's too much for, well, about anybody. If they literally had 1 or 2 other decent weapons, McGinnis would be a handful. I don't know if anybody would want a piece of him this year, but he is a one-man show right now.
And so that will be fun to watch, that one there. McGinnis takes down Altus 38-14. Boy, Altus last 2 weeks have really struggled in their last 2 games. A lot of turnovers leading to points, and just it's an offense that once you get behind, it's hard to come back and rally. And they Duncan took it to him. McGinnis has taken it to him. So Altus ends. Things were going good. They were what?
They were in a driver's seat.
8-1, and then lose 2 games in a row and fall 8-3. So. Yep. So Ardmore Coweta, winner of that, plays the winner of Bishop Kelly and Bishop McGinnis. Lower half of the bracket, the Carl Albert Titans in a fairly close game with El Reno, especially in the first half, but they ended up winning 28-7.
Yeah, a lot closer than any of us thought it would be, and I don't know what happened in the first half. I mean, it could just be El Reno just played lights out in the first half. You never know, but usually with a team that's, I think everybody would agree, a little step above everybody else in 5A, at least up to this point. They got it together in the second half and put some distance between them and El Reno.
The bottom half of the bracket, of course, Guthrie and Collinsville. Collinsville, a big second half prevails them over Ada.
Yeah.
Collinsville 41-7 over Ada. Collinsville now 11-0 on the year. And the Collinsville, much like Guthrie, prides themselves on defense. And so it should be a back-and-forth defensive ball game. We'll see what offense comes through in this one. Well,
I would say it's going to be a fast game, but I have a feeling Guthrie's going to throw the ball about 97 times. So we'll see what happens. But, Collinsville, from what we've heard, big team, not a super quick team, not a lot of team speed. So it might be a ball game where Guthrie goes in the quicker of the 2 teams, a little more team speed for the Blue Jays. And of course, we feel good about Guthrie's chances in this ball game.
They, of course, Guthrie on the road. Got to travel up 2 hours to Collinsville. Never been to Collinsville before.
No, that's weird too because we've been everywhere. so it'll be fun. I'm not looking forward to the facilities based on what you told me today.
Well, maybe we'll get there. And they got a new turf field. This is their second year. They'll be on the visitor side in the press box. So hopefully it's not as bad. But I talked to the athletic director. Seems like a really, really nice guy. So.
He apologized to you like 12 times though for the.
There's nothing he can. That's
why I'm worried about it.
Nothing they can do. Yeah. All right, 6A football. don't worry, we'll get your water and your green M&Ms that you recommend for every broadcast. 6A1 football. There's a lot of West Side schools that started in 6A1, but all the West Side schools are officially done. And 6A1, just like that, after the first round of football games, we're already in the state semifinals. Broken Arrow versus Owasso, Union versus Jinx, and none of these games were close in round one, except for Norman gave Owasso everything they wanted. Yeah. Owasso wins 31-28. Your Rams trying to repeat here, but Broken Arrow over Moore 49-0, Union over Santa Fe 31-6, and Jinx over PC North 42-12.
Yeah, I mean, no real surprises there. I mean, we kind of thought that Owasso Norman game would be a close one, and it was. So I think everything's kind of as it would be. Important update for you. Mr. Chappell again says, "Great job, Chris."
Oh, thank you, Mr. Chappell. Always appreciate you tuning us in.
Just go ahead and punch me in the face, Jeff.
Union and Jinx backyard brawl, 1 o'clock at Tulsa University on Saturday.
Yep.
And then Broken Arrow taking on Owasso, 7 o'clock Saturday in Tulsa.
I think we're going to have us a Broken Arrow Jinx final.
Broken Arrow, yes. I will go Broken Arrow Jinx in that. Yeah. 6A2 football, Stillwater Pioneers, easy time over Muskogee. Muskogee finished their season at 6-5 after the Pioneers win at 48-13. Quantrell Walker, another big ball game from him. And Stillwater will take on Booker T. Washington. The Hornets are now 8-3 on the season. Thomas Grayson, the running back for Booker T. Washington against Dell City, 285 yards, a touchdown. That touchdown, by the way, was 99 yards. He was once committed to Nebraska. I think he's backed off of that. I'm not sure. But, of course, Dax Hill had a touchdown in that one as well. So you have Booker T. Washington and Stillwater in one semifinal game. That game would be played 7 o'clock on a Friday night in Owasso.
Yeah, that's an interesting game. Obviously, when you get the kind of athletes that that Booker T does, anything's possible. I think we both agree that Stillwater should win the ball game based on the overall team, unless you're going to surprise me with one of your famous picks here. But I've got Stillwater winning that game and moving on along eventually to where they're going to hoist the gold ball. They're kind of my pick from the jump.
Yeah, Stillwater's running on a great start, or a great season. Of course, the 10-0. I'm trying to delay here a little bit because I want to see what happened earlier this year between these two teams, because I do remember they hooked up there. It was no, they have not played.
Okay. No, they haven't played.
Who was I thinking
Midwest
of?
City.
Midwest City, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Speaking of Midwest City, that's who they play this week. I'm getting Midwest City and Booker T. Washington mixed up.
I apologize. Do you have any idea why?
Well, Darrell Hall used to be coach at Booker T. Washington.
Oh, different Darrell Hall. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to start singing Sarah Smile.
No.
Okay.
It'd be Private Eyes before
Oh, boy. Well played, little buddy. Well played.
But the other semifinal game, Bixby taking on Midwest City. Midwest City, the only team on the west side in 6A football still playing football, and they take on Bixby, who has won 3 state championships, lost in the state championship game last year against Booker T. Washington. So Bixby trying to get past the semifinals for the 5th time in 5 years of 6A2 football, taking on Midwest City. That game's 7 o'clock in Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, Midwest City's got athletes every year, and they're no different this year. But boy, Bixby's just awful darn good. And I know Bixby's your pick to win it all in Division II this year, But I still think it'll be that Bixby-Stillwater final. Of course, we've got different picks in the final, but that ball game should be an epic ball game. They both get there.
Absolutely, I agree with that. With that, we need to take another time out here on the broadcast, and we're going to talk 4A, 3A, 2A. Perry Maroons, what in the world happened there? That was
newly elected senator jinxed them last Friday morning over breakfast.
Oh, is that what it is?
He was talking about the second round game.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I better get your thoughts off the air before we come back on the air.
Yeah.
All right. Take a time out.
Shut down.
Break number 2. This is the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM KSPI.
It's a beautiful day to introduce people to the golden goodness of Golden Chick. So this is your first time you've had Golden Chick. What do you think?
Absolutely delicious.
And these are 100% tenderloin, no mystery meat.
I love them. They're so juicy and tender.
How long do you think it takes to marinate a perfect piece of chicken?
Probably 20 minutes.
Yeah, about 20. An hour?
What if I told you 24 hours?
Wow.
I feel like one of those infomercial guys. But wait, there's more time marinating the chicken. One taste and you're golden. Golden Chick. Come on, I need this back.
ASPEN Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. ASPEN Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Foundation Insurance and Risk Management is an independent insurance agency, which means they have made available some of the best companies for you. They offer all types of personal insurance coverages to their clients, including auto, homeowners, earthquake, mobile home, and individual life insurance. Call Foundation Insurance today at 405-293-9355 or go online at foundationinsurance.net and fill out a quick online quote form. Foundation Insurance and Risk Management. Let them help you design an insurance plan that fits your needs and budget.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Been looking for answers to your financial questions? Signal Financial Management provides professional investment management services to individuals, corporations, and institutions. Signal can help you reduce risks through a wide range of services and solutions, including investment, retirement, estate planning, and long-term care. Located in Edmond, visit Signal online at signalrg.com or by phone at 855-644-4401. Your money matters at Signal Financial Management.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet, just a short drive to I-35 and the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit EskridgeChevy.com.
What makes a great bank? Financial strength, convenient hours in multiple locations, the latest financial tools. Bank First offers this and more, a lot more. In fact, Bank First employees volunteer with nonprofits, serve on school boards, church and civic groups in every city we serve. Bank First does this because we're more than just another bank. We're an integral part of 50 Oklahoma communities. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Member FDIC.
Legacy Wealth Advisory Group, your business wealth advisory experts, provide consulting, training, and turnkey solutions for businesses and their employees. Legacy provides solutions and strategies for employee benefits, human resources, commercial insurance, estate planning, and tax planning. Visit them online at LEGACYWAG.com or contact Legacy at 405-216-5578 for a free consultation and start planning your future today.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678. Don't have time to call? Send us a text at 405-973-8645 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
You're not supposed to laugh over a big voice guy.
And just like that, Chris Evans likes Chinese food.
No, that's not even close. I had to hold my breath for an hour while I was inside there.
That is awesome. I cannot wait to get home. I've got some things to say on social media.
Let's get back to high school football. How about that, Phil?
Yeah, sure. Talk about that.
Class 4A football.
No surprises there.
I don't think there was any.
No.
Wagner, Bethany, Tuttle, one.
Which
we
one?
had one team go on the road and win. That was Hilldale going to Bristol. The Purple Pirates, 9-1. They're done. They're 9-2 and out of the playoffs. Hilldale
was 8-2 going into the game.
So 9-2.
It's a pick-up game.
Yeah. Clinton wins easily, 49-20 over our good friends over in Cushing. Yeah. Cushing eliminated from the playoffs, and there was another team in 3A football that we'll get to here in a little bit in our listening audience that exits stage left as well. There's not very many teams in our listening audience left around here. Guthrie, Stillwater,
Cashin,
Morrison,
Cashin.
We'll go through the list, see if there's any more that pops up here. Coyle, yes.
Sounds like about all of them, Chris.
Oh, no, we'll get to that here in a minute. Cushing gone, though. They finished the year at 4-7 on the year. Clinton will take on Broken Bow. Wagner, we talked about them in our first segment. They will take on Bethany as Reagan Rust, former Bethany team, beats his Weatherford team 38-13 as Bethany advances on 10-1 on the season. Bethany's got a good football team, the Broncos, but they got a tall task ahead of them as they got to travel to Wagner and take on those Bulldogs.
That's a big, big, big test.
So it looked like we might have a Clinton-Wagner possibly showdown in the next round.
You'd have Wagner winning that, wouldn't you, if it got to that?
Yeah, I just don't know a whole lot about Clinton this year. Remember, they missed the playoffs last year, and now are 10-1 this year. I mean, a quick rebound there. Congratulations to them. But boy, you talking about history on both sides of that.
There's no doubt
in that ball game. That'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get there.
Hopefully we don't have time to watch it.
Oh yeah. Hopefully we're busy doing other football duties there.
That's right.
Tuttle remains undefeated. Easy time with Anadarko, 31-0. They'll take on Hilldale. Hilldale, the only team, as we mentioned in 4A football, to go on the road and win. Not a big upset there, but Tuttle and Hilldale in one quarterfinal game, and Podo 16-0 victory over Ulaga Tadalala as Ulaga ends their season. Again, their head football coach just missed a couple of weeks ago, and so that's I'm sure going to be in the court system for a little bit. But Podo advances, and they will take on Blanchard. That would be a great game as well. On Friday night as Blanchard took down Cash 21-11.
Of course, I got Podo going all the way in 4A ball this year. That's my pick, so obviously I think they'll beat Blanchard.
And then I picked Tuttle, correct?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I went Tuttle.
Did you, or did you go Wagner?
I think I went Tuttle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Well, I wrote Tuttle on my week 1 game notes because they beat Plainview, Bethany, Blanchard, and Kingfisher.
Okay.
So I think I'm pretty sure I went with Tuttle. Okay. If I did, I'll bring it back on the show. I can splice in.
If you didn't?
It's burned.
Non-event.
That's right. Class 3A football bracket. Heritage Hall, 42-0 over Marlowe. We drove through Marlowe. And
Hold up.
And we didn't get pulled over.
Just a second.
Oh, your wife's watching.
Wife's watching. We need to clean her up a little bit, Chris.
All right. Yep. Start
Hi,
talking.
Sweetheart. Love you.
Start talking fancy now.
Oh.
Heritage Hall, 42-0. As I said, we went through Marlowe. Didn't get a ticket.
No. You tried.
What?
You were speeding the whole way.
You liar.
Oh, I am
And Miss
not.
Tanya's watching?
No, Tanya knows I'm telling the truth. You got a heavy foot,
No,
Chris.
I stopped in Marlowe. I went below the limit in Marlowe because that's where tickets began.
Where's that watermelon place down there? What's that
That's
called?
Rush Springs.
Okay, you were speeding through there.
See, you don't even have your story right.
But you were speeding through Rush Springs.
No, I do speed limit during municipals.
Anytime you're out of Logan County, you follow the rules. The second you get to Logan County, I hope everybody's listening to this, drives like a complete maniac when he gets in Logan County.
Not true.
Free lunch.
Back to football, Phil. 3A football, Lincoln Christian over Verdigris. They will take on Plainview. John Marshall's season comes to an end. John Marshall gets beat 45-6. And I was watching Roshawn Woods, the coach of John Marshall, former OSU standout. He was on a pregame show. He didn't look very happy.
No.
Did not look very happy. No. It was not
like he just got beat 40-something to 6.
Yes, it did look like that. So John Marshall's season comes to an end.
Of course, you picked Heritage Hall last week to win it all.
just because I want to beat you in the standings.
Private school.
What was my...
Well, see, you were mad because I took Berry Hill.
Yes.
And then you didn't know what to do. And you did change, though. You backed off because you just couldn't. You went with, who did you go with? You went with somebody.
Did I go with Berry Hill just to...
No.
See, there's no other choice but to pick Heritage Hall.
You got to pick first. Boy.
Sulphur Idabel.
My wife's taking shots.
Berry Hill takes on the Kingfisher Yellow Jackets. Kingfisher, easy time over Purcell, 48-15. So Kingfisher now on the road to Berry Hill.
Yeah. I mean, we love Kingfisher. And obviously, I think Berry Hill get them in this next round, but it's probably lining up to be Berry Hill Heritage Hall in the finals in 3A. My wife says I drive like a grandpa, so he thinks everybody is speeding.
That is exactly right. That's why
I just want to point out I am a grandpa, so I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing.
I do look over, and it's one of those deals. Do I pick my fight now or later?
When have you ever picked? You pick on me constantly.
That is so not true.
Everybody knows the truth.
Okay, 2A football. Perry Maroons. I mean, there they are, just feeling good about themselves, and then just drop it big time. 41-21 to Kellyville, as there was only 2 teams in 2A football to go on the road and win. And Kellyville does that. Perry, the district champions, feeling good about themselves. And
looking at 2 home games.
Looking at 2 home games, and then, boom, exit stage left.
That's tough. I mean, I feel bad for the kids at Perry. It's been such a great year, and to end like that it's tough. I mean, that's tough. Bad deal. Bad deal. Not that it was not wrestling season, but it's truly wrestling season.
It's always wrestling season.
Perry,
I couldn't come up with anything funny to say there, but it's.
You have Perry in June. They're wrestling somewhere.
Yeah, Guthrie wrestling scheduled again with Perry. I think we're going to Perry this time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Guthrie. So
that's awesome.
It's always, why? I'm glad. Guthrie wrestling, which they keep qualifying wrestlers year after year in state, trying to get the dual state. There's always a Deer Creek or Piedmont getting in their way for dual state. But
this year.
But I'm always glad they scheduled Perry because A, you get to see where you really are individually, and B, you get to see the best of the best. You always see them at the state tournament.
There's nothing like duels, though.
Yes,
duels are so exciting, and right down to the coin toss matters. I mean, everything matters. It's a neat thing.
So Perry ends their season at 8-3 on the year. Kellyville also 8-3, and so it's not like it was a major upset or anything. But that happens when you get in the district plays. Like 5A2, there was a lot of people saying 5A1 was so much better than 5A2 this year. And I guess there was an argument, but 5A2 goes 3-1 against 5A1.
I was going to say, I think that was proven to be incorrect.
And the argument before 5A1, 5A2 played this first round of playoffs, 5A2 has produced the last 2 state championship football games too. So
I mean, it's fun to have those conversations, but that's a lot of people talking about Collinsville and Guthrie this week. Well, but they're 11-0. I said, well, it's Eastside 5A. And I don't, they're 11-0. They beat everybody they've played, but it's still Eastside competition in 5A. And anybody who thinks Eastside 5A is equal to Westside 5A doesn't know high school football.
I mean, you just look at McGinnis, Carl Albert, and
Guthrie,
Ardmore,
Guthrie, Altus. I mean, Duncan this year, 9-win team. I mean, it's not, in my opinion, it's not close.
We'll see. So, we'll see this week because Bishop Kelly district champions in 5A3, Collinsville district champions in 5A4, and you got 2 teams from 5A2 going up there. So we could win both arguments.
You got
5A2 and the district.
You got a second and third place team facing 2 district champions, and I'll bet you a big old steak dinner. Second and third place teams get wins this week.
We'll see. It should be a good one. Finish off 2A bracket real quick. Eufaula takes on Colgate. Adair is at Chisholm. Chisholm went on the road to defeat Meeker. They can probably pick us up over in Chisholm, Oklahoma. Been there a few times. Vian will play Millwood. Vian.
Been a good run. How much did Millwood win by last week?
Yeah, let's look it up.
Did they get their 30?
Let's see here. Millwood.
I'm going to say they did.
Plus 12. 48-6.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
It's not if they win; it's if they're going to win by 30 or more.
They scared us early in the year, though.
We can do that 1, 2,
3, 4, 3 more times.
Might be able to do that 3 more times.
Well, who are they going to play in the finals?
Well, they're going to. In the finals, I'm guessing. I would guess maybe Washington.
Beggs. Could be Beggs.
Could be Beggs.
I'm going to say...
could be Jones.
Yeah, could be Jones. I'm going to say Beggs.
All right, Holland Hall takes on Washington. Metro Christian is at Jones. Antlers at Kingston. And OCS at Beggs.
That OCS team could surprise some people. They got a lot of skilled kids.
They do. All right, we're going to take our final timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk some A football, a little bit of B and C, and we'll also look at, if we have time, we're going to try to get there, some of the top performances of the week as well.
We'll talk about your pick?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, and my pick. All right, take our final timeout. This is a High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI.
Legacy Wealth Advisory Group, your business wealth advisory experts, provide consulting, training, and turnkey solutions for businesses and their employees. Legacy provides solutions and strategies for employee benefits, human resources, commercial insurance, estate planning, and tax planning. Visit them online at LEGACYWAG.com or contact Legacy at 405-216-5578 for a free consultation and start planning your future today.
What makes a great bank? Financial strength, convenient hours in multiple locations, the latest financial tools. Bank First offers this and more, a lot more. In fact, Bank First employees volunteer with nonprofits, serve on school boards, church and civic groups in every city we serve. Bank First does this because we're more than just another bank. We're an integral part of 50 Oklahoma communities. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma and you. Member FDIC.
Been looking for answers to your financial questions? Signal Financial Management provides professional investment management services to individuals, corporations, and institutions. Signal can help you reduce risks through a wide range of services and solutions, including investment, retirement, estate planning, and long-term care. Located in Edmond, visit Signal online at signalrg.com or by phone at 855-644-4401. Your money matters at Signal Financial Management.
Foundation Insurance and Risk Management is an independent insurance agency, which means they have made available some of the best companies for you. They offer all types of personal insurance coverages to their clients, including auto, homeowners, earthquake, mobile home, and individual life insurance. Call Foundation Insurance today at 405-293-9355 or go online at foundationinsurance.net and fill out a quick online quote form. Foundation Insurance and Risk Management. Let them help you design an insurance plan that fits your needs and budget.
Hey, Blue Jay fans, Eskridge Chevrolet is a proud supporter of Guthrie High School sports. This season, Eskridge Chevrolet at I-35 in Guthrie is cheering you the whole way and will help you score a game-winning deal in getting the new or used vehicle that you need. Don't worry about your credit history. Eskridge Chevy can get you approved. Come see us at Eskridge Chevrolet, just a short drive to I-35 and the Guthrie exit on Division Street. Call 1-800-NEW-CHEVY or visit EskridgeChevy.com.
ASPEN Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. ASPEN Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026. F&M Bank is a neighborhood bank with 8 branches and 17 ATM locations across 4 counties in central Oklahoma. F&M Bank can help you with all of your personal, business, and agricultural banking needs, or simply add efficiency to your business. Check out F&M Bank with online and mobile banking at www.fmbankok.com or download their app and have all of their services in the palm of your hand. F&M Bank is a neighbor you can count on. F&M Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
It's a beautiful day to introduce people to the golden goodness of Golden Chick. So this is your first time you've had Golden Chick. What do you think?
Absolutely delicious.
These are 100% tenderloin, no mystery meat.
I love them. They're so juicy and tender.
How long do you think it takes to marinate a perfect piece of chicken?
Probably
20 minutes.
Yeah, about 20.
An hour?
What if I told you 24 hours? Wow. I feel like one of those infomercial guys. But wait, there's more time marinating the chicken. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. Come on, I need this back.
Have you heard the big news here in Guthrie? You know the Guthrie Tagging Agency is your local source for all your vehicles, boats, ATVs, trailers, titles, registrations, and of course driver's license renewals and replacements. But now, the Guthrie Tagging Agency helps with driver's road test. That's right, take your road test right here in Guthrie. No more trips to Edmond or Stillwater or Enid. Call and schedule your appointment at 282-3873. Guthrie Tagging Agency, open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and on Saturdays from 9 to noon.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678. Don't have time to call? Send us a text at 405-973-8645 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
Final segment here on the High School Huddle. Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you as we get set for Friday night football. Of course, there are some Saturday day and night football game. It's 6A football, already in the semifinals in 6A football. So they will...
Doesn't take long. We start out with 16.
Yeah. I think you got semifinals, and I think they sit out a week and then play the championship, I think, along with the other schools. But we've gone through all the brackets except for Class A football. And before we get to A, B, and C football, we got about 5 minutes left on the show here. I want to say congratulations to Bill Van Ness here at Stillwater Radio. Been with Stillwater Radio for 20 years this week. So I want to send a big congrats out to him. He does almost everything at that station, from engineering to sports to news to weather to production. He does it all at Stillwater Radio.
He's a pro.
Yeah.
I mean, he just, he is what you would expect for a guy that has that kind of experience, and he's passionate about what he does.
He's very passionate about it.
Congratulations, brother. That's a good thing.
Absolutely. Class A football, there was 3 teams to go on the road and win. Really, one not real surprise at all. Minko, 9-2. They went to Boone Apache.
Great name.
It is a great name. Minko wins that game. Cashin, easy victory over Dibble, 47-7. Cashin now takes on Fairview in round number 2. And if Cashin get past Fairview, they're looking at either Hobart or Commerce in the next round. So Cashin, 11-0, still looking good.
On the way to gold ball, in my opinion.
There you go. Tonkawa, they improved to 10-1 on the year. They take down Colcord. Tonkawa versus Wayne. This is the bottom of the bracket. Hobart, Minko goes to Hobart. Commerce goes to Hobart, and Fairview is at Cashin. Top of the bracket, the Hooker Bulldogs. They are 11-0.
They're good.
They are good. They take down Mangum, and they'll take on Crossings Christian. That's a game in Hooker, so a long trip for Crossings to get up there. Gore is at Rejoice Christian, and one other game. Hold on, Phil.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on, Phil. This is my bracket.
All day.
I feel like my bracket, but I didn't fill out this one.
You left one out?
I left one out.
Yeah.
Can you help me fill in my bracket real quick? It was Christian Heritage 6-4.
Yeah.
And to undefeated 10-0 Ringling.
Who would pick them to win?
Who would pick that?
Heritage. Yeah. Who would pick them to win?
You need to fill that out.
Chris Evans picked them to win.
I picked the 6-4.
Now, let me tell you guys something. All the excitement we had last Friday down in Duncan with the Blue Jays winning that truly thrilling overtime game, I didn't think I cared as much as I used to, but I literally could not watch the field goal to win the game. Literally, could I?
No.
I'm sitting there watching Chris. I could not watch it. I was nervous as I've been in a long time about a football game. But the second that's over, we had the updates. Had to find out. We're finally sitting at Pizza Hut having a wonderful Pizza Hut dinner. And
you're welcome.
What'd you spend, $12 on that thing for all of us?
$40.
Anyway, when Chris sees this, it's just safe to say he probably pulled something because he came flying out. You flew out of your chair.
I did get excited.
You were so excited.
Well, I knew we were checking up during the broadcast. The scores were pretty close.
Yeah, they were.
And so I was like, oh, don't blow this. And they held on. And Christian Heritage, again, they just play that tough conference. They played Cash and Amico to the very end.
Well, and that's why you picked them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're better than a 6-4 record.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's just
there's no doubt.
The district they play in.
Yeah,
so
tough.
But, yeah, Christian Heritage, Thomas and Christian Heritage next round. And, of course, Stroud, Fire Chief Eric Harlow, Guthrie Fire Chief.
Hometown.
His hometown, Stroud. Congratulations. 10-1 on the year. They're going to get beat this week, though. Morrison also improves to 10-1 as Morrison takes down OU.
Did you talk to the chief about that pick? Or
No, I think he knows.
Well, now you're bringing him into this.
Yeah.
He wants to go home on occasion.
Well, he can go and watch the last football games of the season, get ready for basketball season.
It's pretty cold.
Morrison, 10-1 on the year, and so I'm thinking it's going to be a Morrison Hooker. Christian Heritage, yeah, they'll win this week. Then Morrison will beat them in the next round. So, okay. So that is Class A football. Class B football. We'll go real fast. We ran out of time. We got less than 60 seconds here.
Oh.
Here's some of the here's the losing scores in Class B football. 6 points, 12, 16, 0, 6, 0, 0, 2, 22, 0, 0, 12, 0, 0, 0, 6, 12. Those were the losing scores in Class B. Class C football games, the team who lost, here are their scores. 0, 0, 0, 14, 0, 0, 12, and 6. So surely the games get a little bit better this week. I doubt it, but maybe so.
They got so many more teams. I mean, that extra round, and so
sure.
You're kind of seeing why I think some of the, yeah. I mean, it's you're going to have that when you have that many teams in the playoffs.
But best of luck to our friends in Coyle. They take after a 48-0 over Midway. Was that over at halftime? I think it was.
I think it was, yeah.
I think it was the 45 rule at halftime that one game. So Coyle advances and will take on Tipton. Yep. And it's on the road.
Yeah, it's on the road. And Tipton's a couple blocks down the street.
Yeah, a couple blocks down the way. So Class C football, Buffalo, Medford at Buffalo, Tyrone at Southwest Covenant, Coyle at Tipton, Palm Creek Hunter, the Fighting Van Shea Ivans are at Paoli. Paoli.
Isn't that something you smoke, Paoli?
Oh, boy.
That's peyote.
Paoli Pugs.
Pugs?
The Pugs.
I have a pug at home. Deuce. Great dog.
And
Tanya lost my cat today.
I heard.
Yeah.
Got to go find the cat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got exit stage left as we are out of time here on the High School Huddle. And best of luck to your football team if they're still playing. If not, hey, I'm sure basketball scrimmages around the still playing, and there's some wrestling open tournaments already.
Well, the men are wrestling.
Why they play basketball? I know. All right, we're out of here. Best of luck to your football team. For Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. Hope you enjoyed the High School Huddle. We'll talk to you next time here on Hot 93.7 FM KSPI.
This has been the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM. Be sure to tune in next week as we break down more of the top games and news from across the state of Oklahoma.